Vespa A Go Go, ride the untraveled roads.
Women have always been known for their miraculous feats throughout history, from incredible strength to impactful influences. But did you know in Vietnam, there was a woman who gave birth to 100 children? Let's honor the most impactful female figures in the nation's history, culture, and religion. Watch to the end to learn about the most important of all. The Elephant Empress. Did you know that the first monarch of Vietnam was a woman? Vietnam is a small country compared to the Greater China, so the Chinese empires ruled us for 1,000 years. But the Vietnamese never forgot what it meant to be free. During the first millennia, rebellions rose and fell time after time, getting crushed by Chinese legions. Independence was thought to be impossible until in 40 AD, riding their war elephants, the Trưng sisters led the Vietnamese rebels, swept through 65 strongholds, driving the Chinese back to their homeland, thus claiming their independence. They also became the very first monarch in Vietnam's history. Nowadays, the legendary heroines have become a powerful symbol of Vietnamese independence. The Queen of Queers. Vietnam is known for many Asian religions like Taoism and Buddhism with leading male figures. However, very few people know about the Vietnamese indigenous religion created by Vietnamese women themselves called Đạo Mẫu, which means the mother goddess. The most divine figure in this religion is Liễu Hạnh princess, who was a princess descending from heaven to help Vietnamese people. What's special about this religion is that it actually sheltered the LGBTQ community back in the time, when only homosexuals were allowed to be the medium of the mother goddess, and were viewed as respectable individuals in their village. The First Feminist. She was a feminist before feminism was cool. In the patriarchal Confucian society in the 18th century, a single woman dared to write poems addressing themes of gender equality and sexuality, frankly resisting societal norms.
My body is like the jackfruit on the branch. My skin coarse, my meat thick. Kind sir, if you love me, pierce me with your stick. Caress me and sap will slick in your hands.
She was Hồ Xuân Hương, the only Vietnamese woman recognized by UNESCO as a world cultural celebrity. Her words were wit, humorous and bold, yet very critical towards corrupted male rulers, exposing struggles faced by women in Vietnam during her era. Her impactful literary works still continue to inspire feminists until today.
The Voice of Victory.
During the time of bombs and bullets in the Vietnam War against the Americans, there was a lady who broke the US Army using only words.
GI, your government has abandoned you.
She was Hanoi Hannah, Mrs. Trịnh Thị Ngọ, a peculiar radio personality.
They have ordered you to die, GI. Do not trust them.
In 8 consecutive years, she ran 3 English propaganda broadcasts a day in order to demoralize American soldiers, urging them to abandon the war and return home.
Defect, GI. It is a very good idea to leave a sinking ship.
Her broadcast only stopped in 1973, when most of the American forces were finally leaving. Hanoi Hannah has now become an inspiring figure in the history of Vietnamese media.
They lie to you, GI. You know you cannot win this war.
The Mythical Mother. And the most important female figure of all, the mother of the Vietnamese, A Go, a mythical figure in Vietnam's founding myth. According to this legend, A Go was a bird fairy who later married Lạc Long Quân, a dragon king from the sea, then gave birth to an egg sac containing 100 eggs, hatching the first 100 Vietnamese people. 50 of them follow A Go to the mountains. 50 live with Lạc Long Quân by the coast, symbolizing the unity of Vietnam's mountain and sea cultures. Until today, this myth is central to Vietnamese identity, and ochre is still viewed as the founding mother of the Vietnamese nation.
Book now and learn more about Vietnam with our professional tour guides.